These might be one of the strongest seasonal laser products we've made in this challenge so far. Halloween is coming, and products like these have one huge advantage. People don't buy them because they need them. They buy them because they're fun, different, and perfect for photos, parties, and events. And later in this video, I'll show you how I would sell these Halloween glasses so you're not competing for one $10 or $15 customer at a time, but potentially selling dozens of pieces in a single order. Welcome to day 13 of the 100 Days 100 Laser Products Challenge. Today we're making these laser cut Halloween glasses from 3mm MDF. First, let's look at the file. The design consists of 3 main larger pieces and several smaller components that create the opening and closing mechanism. The entire file is designed for 3mm material, so all of the joints and smaller connecting pieces are already sized around that thickness. That is especially important with a product like this because there are several moving parts that need to fit together correctly. For this version, I'm using 3mm MDF. Now we can start cutting. As you can see, even though the file contains several smaller details, the cuts are extremely clean. There are no heavy smoke stains around the surface, and the edges come out clean and professional. I'm getting these results using our clean cut system. If your laser normally leaves dirty or burned looking edges, you can find the link to that system in the description. And while the laser is finishing the rest of the pieces, 2 quick things. First, I'm giving you this entire file completely free. You'll find the download link in the description. And if you're enjoying this challenge and getting useful product ideas from it, like the video and subscribe because we still have a lot of products left to make. Now everything is cut. Before assembly, I quickly check all of the pieces and make sure the smaller connecting parts have cut correctly. And now we get to my favorite part, assembly. This is where a flat sheet of MDF finally starts turning into an actual product. Because this design has a working folding mechanism, we need to pay attention to where every small piece goes. I start with the main sections of the glasses and position the pieces that create the opening and closing mechanism. Once the 3 main sections are aligned correctly, I slide this connecting piece through them. This holds the mechanism together while still allowing the parts to move. Then I repeat exactly the same process on the other side. Take your time here. If one of the pieces is installed in the wrong orientation, the mechanism may not move properly. Once both sides are connected, we can add the pieces that hold the arms of the glasses. The arms are positioned inside these connectors, and finally, we insert the small pins that secure everything together. And now look at this. The glasses are fully assembled. The arms open and close properly, everything sits tightly together, and we have a completely functional product made from flat pieces of 3mm MDF. This is exactly the kind of project I enjoy because the mechanism makes the finished product feel much more interesting than a basic flat laser cut decoration. You could leave them like this if you want the natural MDF look, but I want this version to look much more finished, so we're going to paint them. For these glasses, I'm using a metallic silver spray paint. Instead of trying to cover everything with one heavy coat, I apply several lighter coats from different angles. That helps cover the edges and all of the smaller areas without creating drips or an uneven finish. Once the paint dries, we have the finished product. And yes, excuse the dirty hands. Some of the paint ended up on me as well, but look at the result. The metallic finish completely changes the appearance. They still open and close properly, the mechanism works smoothly, and they now look like a much more complete Halloween product. Now comes the most important question. How would I actually sell these? If I were selling this product, I would not focus only on selling one pair at a time. The real opportunity, in my opinion, is B2B and bulk orders. Think about businesses that already spend money creating a Halloween experience. Bars, clubs, restaurants, Halloween parties. Instead of offering them generic glasses, offer customized versions with their logo engraved directly onto the product. Now the glasses are not just a Halloween accessory. They become part of the event and at the same time a piece of marketing for the business. A venue could give them to guests, include them with VIP tickets, place them on tables, or use them as part of a themed event package. And instead of selling one pair, you could potentially receive an order for 30, 50, or 100 pieces at once. I also would not stop with one design. I would create 5 or 6 Halloween styles that all use the same basic construction. Now you can offer a complete collection. That gives customers more choice, but more importantly, it makes bulk sets much more attractive for events. Another market I would approach is photo studios, event agencies, party planners, and businesses organizing children's Halloween events. For them, you could create a matching set of several different designs that guests can use for photos. Again, the goal is not necessarily to sell one product. The goal is to turn one simple laser cut design into a larger order. For direct customers, I would use bundles. For example, create a Halloween family set with 2 adult pairs and 2 smaller versions. Price the bundle slightly lower than buying 4 individually. That gives the customer a clear reason to buy the complete set while increasing your average order value. And because this is such a visual product, I would absolutely sell it through social media. Do not only photograph the glasses on a table. Show people wearing them. Show the mechanism opening. Show several designs together. Show them at a Halloween party. People need to immediately imagine themselves wearing it. Timing is also extremely important with seasonal products. I would start showing these well before Halloween instead of waiting until the last week of October. You could open pre-orders in September with a small early order discount. That gives you an idea of demand before you start producing larger quantities. As Halloween gets closer, increase the urgency naturally. Show how many designs are available. Show production. Show orders being packed. And during the final week, fast local delivery or pickup can become more valuable than offering another discount because people are running out of time. The file for these glasses is completely free through the link in the description. I'll see you tomorrow with another product for day 14.